I was wondering if you could tell our viewers your name and the degree that you graduated with today.
Sure. Bill O'Leary, doctorate in psychology.
Now, tell me who we've got celebrating with you today.
Well, we have my oldest son, Logan, who's quite shy, and my younger son, Dylan, also shy.
What was your motivation for returning to school and pursuing your PsyD?
It's always been a personal goal to get my doctorate, so I was supposed to do it 10 years ago and kept putting it off, so it just wasn't an option to put off anymore.
What finally was the tipping point?
My argument for not doing it initially was that I was too busy, and then I've been busier now than I was before, so I realized that there really wasn't a reason not to. So just personal gain, and I guess partly practice what I preach to my boys, so if you have a goal, do it.
What are your future plans now that you've earned your PsyD?
One of my classes was in writing a book, which has always been another personal goal, so my goal is to finish the book that I started. I do a lot of work in prevention of child sexual abuse, so I really want to use the work that I did through school as an impetus to further that agenda. So my doctoral project was geared towards that, so I kind of have a package that's I can now bring to schools or legislation and kind of have more effective laws and policies in that goal. Sure, the book is focused on, well, the title is Stop Letting the Past Control You, so it really just looks at, we all have good and bad experiences from our past that influence us, and to just really kind of take control of that and reflect and say, all right, so from the bad experience of my life, how much do I want to let them affect me now in a negative?
Earning your doctorate is exceedingly challenging. What advice, what's your best tip for those that are following in your footsteps and would like nothing better than to be standing here and capping down in a couple years?
It just, once the decision's made, just put it into action. It was, like I said, once you start, I did the 4-year degree in 2 years, so I gave up sleep, so I'm hoping to get some of that back. And just step by step. I mean, I think the hardest thing is when you kind of start a new class and it's like, I just finished one and now I have to, do another one, and it's kind of like running a marathon. And if you stop your feet from going, you won't get there.
Do you have a favorite course?
Actually, my doctoral project. I mean, I liked a lot of my classes. I really felt I got a lot more out of it academically than I did from my previous degrees. And so that I felt every class made me better at what I do. But the doctoral project was really, I guess, a labor of love. Like I said, I've been working with sexual abuse for 20 years, and this was a really nice opportunity to do the research, do the work, and actually come up with something concrete to move forward with.
There had to have been evenings or weekends. Maybe these guys would, had something they wanted to do and you couldn't do it because you had to study. What kept you going during those times when studying was maybe not the first thing on your list of things you wanted to do?
In time management, I made realistic promises to the boys. I coached both their soccer teams. I'm also their cub leader, so I made sure that I planned my studying around that, so that as long as I kept my obligation to them, I didn't feel bad about missing other things because I knew that I prioritized them in the first place.